How's it guys? Welcome back to the live stream, and today I'll be going over a few of the most important coins to look out for 2023. And I've got a lot of TA that I want to be going over, and then obviously there's a lot more news. My live stream did cut short in the last one because I did have some connection issues, but I've seemed to sort that out now. And yeah, so like I was saying in the last live, I was looking at Solana, right? So Solana, when you look at this on the weekly chart, okay, so you're looking at from a broad, um, you know, macro scale, and what is happening here? We broke the support at 1158. Now we're testing this support at around 8.35. We actually tapped into it yesterday, and now we are looking for potential moves to the downside. And if we break this 8, we definitely gonna be coming down to new lows at 4. So seeing a 4.52 Sol is crazy, and Sol might be dead. I don't know. It's not looking good. But it might be one of those ones if you just put a little bit of money in and you see because it's literally been looking at this here, so it's 97% down from its peak, and you can measure that when over here. So it just shows you that coins won't be here forever, and that's why when there's a bear market this big, a lot of coins tend to fizzle out, and that is what we're seeing here. And I'll be going over a few more. So obviously Solana has been taking a massive hit because of what's been happening with FTX and everything else. So yeah, a lot of exchanges are dumping Solana, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, and then I spoke about Bitcoin in the live, but I'll just be going over it again just so you guys um, know if you didn't watch the live. So basically here, I was speaking about the zone on the weekly chart. So we had this area over here that this was on the week, okay? So 2 weeks ago we had this wick over here that got trapped all the buyers and liquidated pretty much everyone and people that were going long. And now we're having another red week. So if we break this trend line to the downside, then I'll be looking at this level over here, which is our support, right? We've touched this zone around about twice in 2 week candles, and this zone may be touched within the next couple of weeks. So what I expect, if we break this area, we'll be coming down to this 12,000 zone, which is our resistance over here. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking at, and it's not looking great. But if we don't, I do think we might consolidate around about this area, like how we did over here, and then maybe you get a push up or push down. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. And then obviously my alternative scenario would be we get a bounce off here and then we break highs and then looking for longs back to around 30K. So yeah, higher time frame, very bearish. We are in this downward bearish momentum, and I do expect price to come down further. So 12,000 is my accumulation zone, and I'm be waiting for some type of bounce over here. So yeah, so that's what I'll be looking at for Bitcoin, and obviously coming on the smaller time frames. Let's jump into this. Yeah, let me just wait for this to load. So over here, okay, so you're looking at Bitcoin, right? And you currently see that we're at some really important levels. So this level over here is a level of significant support, right? So we have all of this needs to be wiped out in order for us to come down, right? So we have tapped into the zone, but we need a closure below the zone in order for us to come down. So I'm waiting for that, and then I'll be looking at some shorts. You can see here, this is what I'll be looking at. And if you're drawing a trend line that I've drawn over here, from this point to the point over here, then you can see that we have currently broken that trend line, and we are retesting it at this current second. So if we come back into the zone, we can see maybe a push up, but more likely a push down is expected. So Bitcoin on on a smaller time frame is looking quite bearish as well for a bigger time frame. So yeah, and you can see within this zone here, there's only two zones that it goes to. So when we break the zone, we come down to the zone. We break the zone, we come down to the bottom. Yeah, break the zone, comes down to the bottom. Break the zone to the bottom. So shorts over here would be definitely valid to take profit at this area. So I'll be looking for that definitely. Yeah, and then so that's Bitcoin. Let's just go over a few other coins. So I'm gonna go over Ethereum now. So looking at Ethereum, so we're on the 4-hour charts. You can see that we've also sitting at a crucial level. So this level over here, this zone, really very big support zone. And what I'll be looking at here is if we get a closure below the zone, we'll be looking at 1167 is the next area for Ethereum. So at the moment, we are currently retesting this 1188 Ethereum. And what I expect if we break this zone to the downside, then we'll be looking at potential shorts to this zone. So yeah, we are currently having a little bit of a bounce over here, but it's not nothing extreme. It is looking like we might come down a bit more, um, in the short term. So we need to watch out for these areas. Yeah, so Ethereum also looking bearish. I've gone over Solana. Chainlink is the one I really wanted to go over because I'll show you what's happening with Chainlink. It's very, very interesting. I'm just gonna go on the daily. It just gives you a better understanding of where we are. Okay, so we're on the daily chart here, right? So you're looking at this and you see what is happening here. We are breaking very, very important lows. These lows. We have closed below in 2 days. We have closed below these lows, right? And we've been in this trend since May 13th. So you can see this trend has been holding, this range actually, sorry, has been holding since May 13th. So what I expect now, I mean, we have broken the zone. So it looks like Link might come down further. We might get some type of retracement back up to the zone and then looking for shorts. That would be the most ideal, but it is looking very, very dark for Link. And yeah, I mean, the next zone would be around about, let's look at the weekly charts, 4.42 Link. 4.47, sorry, Link. That would be the next zone. So over here is the next area for Chainlink. And that's what I'll be looking for. Yeah. So Chainlink is looking very, very, very bad. We're having a first week closure below here. In 2 days, if it closes below here, it will definitely come back down to the zone. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of these coins are at crucial levels, right? And when they're at these levels, it decides on where it's going to go, right? So will the buyers step in at the support zone, or will the sellers overpower the buyers? And that's what you have to identify, and that's why you wait for candle closes below certain areas or above certain areas. So yeah, looking at XRP, XRP also at a very important zone. That's what I'm saying. All these coins are at very, very crucial support levels and resistance levels, right? So looking over here, I mean, yeah, this zone over here would be our support. And yeah, XRP looking very, very bearish as for pretty much all the other coins. This looks like the next zone for XRP. So it can definitely come down here. So that's around about a 9% drop. And once that happens, XRP can come down to 0.3081. So a lot of a lot of things happening in the market now, a lot of crucial levels. All the coins are at these levels, and we can't ignore that. It's we have to take it how it is, and look at it. So looking at here, okay, so this is the Bitcoin dominance. I've been speaking about this so much, and I feel like it's very important you can't really ignore this. And why I say that is because of the fact that, you know, we are we've broken this level over here, and we are currently retesting this zone. And the next zone for us to come to for the dominance would be this zone over here, this 43.02%. And if price comes up to this zone, then all these altcoins over here, these coins here, obviously a lot more. You can see they're bleeding a lot today, and that's because the dominance is actually pumping. So when this comes up, all the other coins go down, and it just shows you they're losing strength in the market. They're losing their percentage of their share of the market, and Bitcoin's getting more percentage. That's why how you have to think of it. Yeah, and then I wanted to go over the USDT dominance chart. This is very, very important. So you can see here, what levels are we looking at? I've highlighted them over here. So this zone right here, okay, this zone here, you can see it rejects it a lot, right? So if we get a rejection off here, then we might see some type of rally for crypto. So it's at a really, really important level at the moment, really, really crucial level. But if this breaks above here, then Bitcoin can definitely come down a lot more and very quickly, because you can see there's not much resistance and support up here. So if it breaks this level, it's gonna move very quickly to the top, right? That's how it works. So yeah, we just need to watch this, but it is at a very important level, and we might get maybe a wick through here and then a massive dump. But at over here, I'll be longing crypto, because would be seen as a double top. And if USDT DOM comes up to over here, I'll definitely be looking at longs. Just think about it, it's vice versa, so it's inversely proportional to Bitcoin, and yeah. So whatever happens here, the opposite happens, right? Yeah. So then we've looked at Chainlink, XRP. I want to take a look at the US stocks. Very important to look at this, right? So on the daily, we actually had a bullish engulfing candle, which we haven't seen in a while on this chart. But when looking at this now, you can see that prices ranging like this, and the next logical zone would be over here. And that's why it also gives another confluence of why crypto might be coming down a bit more, because I mean, we are in this massive bearish pattern over here. We're forming these lower lows and lower highs. So the logical explanation and the logical place for this to come to, this price to get to, would be this zone at around 35,775. So yeah, looking at that at the moment. So there's a lot of charts that are happening, really crucial levels to look at. And Cardano, I also want to take a look at. So I just need to change the theme here, because I did this in the dark theme. Yeah. So over here, taking a look at this, you can see we are currently breaking this zone. So what we had here, we had our bear flag over here, and we got the push down after that. Typically a bear flag, you get that push down. We had a retracement, we got a rejection, retracement, bit of consolidation, try to push up, price failed to, broke the lows over here, and we are forming new lows. So I'm going to be looking for shorts when it comes back up to this area. And what is the next logical place that Cardano can come to is this place over here. Looking at the weekly chart, I'll show you why. This is the next zone of Cardano. So you can see here, and we are currently closing below there, which is not good for Cardano, and that is a 29% drop. So yeah, I mean, the market at the moment is looking very, very, very bad, and yeah, I mean, you can't ignore what's happening in the market. So yeah, that's pretty much all the charting I have today. I went my last live I posted, what I did just now, it got stopped out because of connection issues, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not too sure what happened. But yeah, so watch that one first and then come to this one because I carry on what I've been speaking about. But yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining me today, and have a happy new year and see you guys next year. It's going to be a big one and you don't want to be missing out. Please make sure you like and subscribe as well. It helps out a lot with the algorithm. Thanks so much.